His mouth is weird. Oh, there we go. I found it. The Harkonnen Mentat, or the Sardukar Mentat, were a lot funnier to mess with, but that's okay. Let's do this. We are on Merc 6. Boop. Okay.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Boy, you left me some stuff.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction.
Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Do a little bit of striping. We're in about the right middle, I'd want to say. So I'm going to assume our enemy's in the left middle, so I'm exploring the opposite side to try to ensure my harvesters don't just get got.
Construction. Warning. Worm sign.
Of course, worm sign. Where?
Mercenary. Harvester deployed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Can you-
Acknowledged.
Hold on. No, where was worm sign? Dang it, I don't have a radar, so it's not going to just be like, here you go.
Acknowledged.
Get the spice bloom. Awesome.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Spice bloom located.
Are you serious?
Mercenary. Harvester
I shot one and then ran one over? Awesome.
Acknowledged.
Dang, I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Acknowledged.
Can you pop that, please?
bloom located.
Okay, can we kill the worm? Do we have enough stuff to do it?
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
There are two worms right there?
Reporting. Reporting.
Okay, I'm seeing a little graphical glitch right there, which is indicative of worm sign. Okay, well, this is dumb. I have to wait for this to happen until I can redo my harvester. Did you kill it? House Fremen has been defeated. Okay, yep, I'm gonna call that a win.
Warning. Worm sign.
Report. Affirmative.
Mercenary.
Where?
Deployed.
Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Lol.
Reporting.
Eat boogers. How about that?
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Your pants are inferior and smell like farts.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
If you didn't catch all that, there's an enemy launcher that wanted to get a taste, and
Affirmative.
oh, we got a taste all right. The worm went rumph. The worm got a taste.
Reporting.
Okay, come back, please. Like, any amount of money you have is great.
Reporting. Affirmative.
That worm's still there? It is, actually.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Let's see if we can jump in its boo-boo and mess with it a bit.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
House Fremen has been defeated. Okay.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Bit of an explanation I think is required. The way in which this game handles the worms, this version of this game handles the worms, is they're assigned to a house. So I've created a couple maps for this game already, and I've already distributed them. I might create a post on the website, megacycleentertainment.com, about it, because I don't think I have them like ready for download. I also have to put them out there. But the way in which the worms work in this iteration is they're just assigned a house, and that's it. So, like, if I have a battle of Atreides versus Harkonnen, and I want to add some worms, I would just add Ordos worms. And then they just float around the map, you put them in area guard, and that's kind of all there is to it. Then what would happen is, after you defeat all the worms, or all the worms that are on the map or whatever, or at least are visible, it would say House Ordos has been defeated. But, you know, any clear-thinking individual would be like, wait a minute. I wasn't fighting House Ordos. I was either fighting Atreides or Harkonnen. But anyway. So that's an interesting thing. It says House Fremen defeated, even though we're fighting the Sardukar. So, anyway, bit of an explanation on that. Also, I understand the pronunciation in the latest Dune movie pronounces it Harkonnen, but I'm old school and I pronounce it Harkonnen, because that's just how I do things. Alright, we have a starport, which is awesome. We have discount harvesters. Awesome. Yes, order that immediately. I don't have any production method and a star base. Starport? Spaceport? What do you call it again? Starport. Okay, I was going to get it eventually. Is 100 monies cheaper than a heavy vehicles factory. Is accessible earlier in the tech tree. And I can order as many of these bad boys as I can afford. So, like, ding, 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 right? Ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding.
Reporting.
Frigate has arrived.
Frigate!
Mercenary harvester deployed. Mercenary harvester
Yes.
deployed.
Comb the sands, my children. I guess the reason why I saved the game again is now you've seen a harvester go absolutely on its own, and then rumph, the worm gets a little bitey, and then I've lost all my production capacity for monies. So that's another reason why I just save in the beginning of a mission, just so I have that. 240 still a really good price. Can I get one more? Oh, never mind. Price change at 330. 300 is base price. But if I can get it on a deal, I'll get it on a deal. I don't want to pay extra for the convenience charge if I can just save the money on the other side, right? Let's actually go through some repairs to make our structures not suck. What's even worse about those rocket attacks is we can... Yeah, I've lost all my quads. Sweet. Oh no, I have them.
Reporting.
Or I have other ones anyway. The rocket attacks, if they can land 2 hits on a starport, for example, or a very large footprinted building like this, I'll probably lose it. So it's very adamant. I'm very adamant about getting my repairs done at this stage. Else, I would love me some carry-all. We can get that working. I just need to wait.
Reporting.
Come back.
Reporting.
Come back.
Reporting.
Yeah, worms are about. And they're all about eating my stuff. So again, we're going to play this a little bit more conservatively.
Construction complete.
Okay. Looking good so far. Yes, that is a bargain on carry-all. 640. I'm actually going to wait here until the price changes. If the price changes down, I'll cancel the order and I'll buy new carry-alls at the new lower price. The price goes up, I'll just click the order button because I've already locked in 640. So that's kind of how that works with the starport. When you put in the order for stuff, it kind of locks it in as a price. So that's how that works. In the normal Dune 2 game, the game pauses. Okay, so now it's 960. I've already queued it in at 640, so I'm just going to hit order. You can't do this level of manipulation in the regular game because the regular game pauses. Whenever you're in a menu, either building things or buying things or whatever. So here we've got this nice side panel, which is very indicative of the old Command & Conquer real-time strategy setup, which is really nice. But in the past, you click on your Conyard, you click on the picture of the Conyard, and then it shows you all the buildings, and then you go from there. I would not mind 2 more refineries.
Mercenary unit launched. Mercenary
Cool.
unit launched.
That greatly accelerates my harvesting methods. So the carry-all's normal base price is 800. I would like to see that drop at least a little bit.
Construction complete. Mercenary
Reporting.
harvester deployed.
Yep, they're on. Okay, so they're absolutely on area guard.
Affirmative.
So all I really need to do is just keep my harvesters away from this, and I don't want to move in any further. I don't have enough military capability to really show up the enemy, so we're just going to have to be a little patient. We could also probably do some harvesting down there. That might be fine as well.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
You can just go, like, way up there.
Construction complete.
400. Good golly, yes. That completely saves me from building a high-tech facility whatsoever. Love it.
Construction complete.
Love it, love it. Okay, let's get the rest of our military application going. Oh, I would still like a radar for sure. Yep, I think we'll have more than enough spice to get the job done. I do not want to push any further into enemy territory.
Arrived. Mercenary unit launched. Construction. Mercenary unit launched. Mercenary unit launched.
How much power do I have? Might be okay without another power plant. Make sure everything's nice and repaired. Even structures I'm not going to use. I'm never going to use light vehicle factory, ever. Not anymore. Not when we have much heavier classes of units. There looks good. Give me 2 of those. Give me 1 of these. I might need more power.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative.
Cool. Harvesters will get patched up. That's exactly what I wanted. Are there any other primary military units that are banged up? You are. Go get fixed.
Construction repaired.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Cool. Make sure everything's repaired.
Construction complete.
Cool. Now we should have more than enough. We're going to build 2 of our heavy vehicle factories as we've done. And then I'm going to crank out as many units as I possibly can. I believe we're at siege tank tech, which would be cool. I'll crank out as many siege tanks as I possibly can. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the starport, order all the units we can, because the starport ignores the level, or the unit capacity limit. So I can just come in here and buy all the quads I want, for example, after the fact. So we're going to do this. Heavy V.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
All the quads. If the quads had a little more armor, not even more damage, but just a little more armor, I might actually use them more often, but also the unit cap is the issue. The problem is I can only have so many units, so I would rather have a combat tank over a quad. You're not doing anything? Why aren't you doing stuff?
Construction complete.
Okay, the first upgrade gets us the MCV. Standard. That's pretty standard. The second upgrade is going to get us the launcher. The third upgrade should get us the siege tank. Yep, there's the launcher right there. What the hell happened? Just no announcement, no death hand missile incoming or anything, just okay. Good stuff. Okay, yep, just wanted to confirm those upgrades were there, and I'm going to be cranking out siege tanks. This is going to be incredibly straightforward. Now, I need all of you to not be here. No, okay. This is getting a little scary. Okay, we're good? Okay, we're good. Oof, that was a mite scary. We're facing off against the Sardukar. So, Death Hand missiles, the only thing I could think of that could one-tap a structure, but we've seen that before. Like the last mission, wasn't it? Like a refinery, just poof, missing. Okay, you gave me a missile launcher. Nice, thanks.
Mercenary unit deployed.
Yep, we're gonna build... Oh, I should probably save. Sure. That was the save button, right? Yeah, okay. I'm used to video games in a certain era where the confirm button is always on the right. So, like, let's just come back here. So, I want to save the game. Save is always on the right side. Like, the affirmative is always on the right. So, it's a really weird force of habit when I click something for the affirmative and it's not on the right.
Mercenary unit deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Weird. Yeah. I don't know if it was like a paper I read or something like best practices when programming a game or a website or something. It's just, by and large, most websites have this thing here and this thing here and this thing here. So if you want to just make sure like people can just use it, this is, these are recommendations on how you could do a thing. They're not hard and fast laws or nothing, but it's just a neat way to just say, hey, this is kind of how best practices operate or whatever. I don't know how to say it. I think after this mission or another mission, I wouldn't mind a 5-minute break. Need to find myself some caffeine. I drank all my coffee. I have a little cheap 4-cup coffee maker thing. And once it's gone, it's too much of a pain in the butt to make more coffee. I've looked into Keurigs, like something like that, but it's a lot of money to just make coffee. I don't know. It doesn't like really interest me a ton for what it does. You come down here? It's like buying like a super fancy rice maker or something. It's like, I like rice, but I can make rice like the normal way. I don't know, man. Keurigs are pretty dope. I'm sure. I'm not insulting Keurig or the Keurig brand or anything. But it's just like, man, that's a lot of money to just make some coffee. But yeah, like a rice maker. Like, I know how to make rice. I learned many a moon ago to make rice. I don't need like a $50, $60 Instant Pot to make rice. I'm sure those devices are amazing, though. If you get just the rig itself that you could make coffee yourself, it'd be cool. Yeah. $15 on a cup. Wow. No, I was hoping there'd be like some knockoff dealies. Okay, we've got everything. We've reached our maximum build limit, so I'm pushing past our build limit by ordering a bunch of stuff from Koham, the spaceport. Yep, and that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Charge. And you're dead. Yep. We have more than enough stuff. I call this overwhelming force. Get that siege tank. Get that sucker. Just start eliminating units. Okay, let's pause the game because we're seeing the exact same thing. McCafe's coffee, you get 50 cups for like $15. Okay, yeah, something like that. But I don't know. I got a real problem with paying like a lot of money for something that doesn't save me a lot of effort. Whatever. So this is something that happened, we noticed, on the last mission of both campaigns, Bremen and Sardaukar, is I bought everything. I already cleared my order cache. I clicked order, I got my stuff. But now there's a launcher in my queue, and there's -1 combat tank in my queue, which is super weird. I'd rather pay $15 for a coffee maker and get a giant pot of happy juice. Yeah, exactly. This battle looks a little contested, but what I want to do is figure this out. If I left click, it's going to remove the -1, and it's going to be like I paid $4.50 for a tank. If I click order, do I get 2 launchers? How does this work? I never really sat down and figured out what is happening or why it's happening. I just realized that it's happening, which is kind of really good troubleshooting etiquette. When it comes down to it, when you mess with computers as long as I have, you might not ever really fully understand why a thing is happening. But if you know at least what to do when it happens, that's like half the battle, you know? Gosh, way back when sound cards and add-on cards had to be assigned an IRQ, and not having any idea as to why that was a thing. Like, I just had no idea why that was a thing. But I knew how to handle it when it happened. Okay. I hit that tank up north to bait the... Oh my god, there's so many rocket launchers here. To bait the repair bay, so then I could concentrate on the launcher. So just keep going. And actually, you know what? Light that up. Cool. I might want to retreat and recharge and heal up a bit. But they don't have a repair bay right now, so every single damage I deal is critical stuff. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Okay. Not enough stuff. Okay, so I had 2 in my queue, but only 1 showed up. Whatever. All the quads. All the trikes. Boop. And this is where this level of violence becomes gratuitous. Because I'm now just going to flood the market with a bunch of cheap crap. And at a minimum, it's going to suck up damage for me. It's going to take away some damage that some of my heavier stuff would accept. Yep, just one by one. Take it all out. And after that, we're going to hit out the construction yard. And that should be the last nail in the coffin. Yep. Cool. So I'm going to click Hunt. You can do that all at your leisure, and that's going to crank out all the troops. All the troops. Yep. We've achieved overwhelming force. I think I've got like 6 more quads and a dozen trikes or something. Yeah, like I said, they're crap units. But if it's something that'll confuse and occupy the enemy's effort, it's kind of worth it. At this stage anyway. Because now it's just every single unit I buy is another unit they don't have. Or whatever. Go, my children. Cause chaos. Alright. Quick bout of repairs on everything. Now we can harvest anywhere we want. We are very much harvesting in enemy territory. That's awesome. There's a bunch of spice here still. I count 2, 3, 5 harvesters. Is that right? Nope, 6, 7. We're good. Yep, this is very over. That one guy that came out of the exploded refinery was the last trooper. Well done! Your successful military campaigns have created a political atmosphere well suited to our particular bargaining skills. Yes, quite. Keep up the good work. I still haven't figured out a good voice for that guy. Yeah, your mouth is weird. It's less responsive when I click on it. Mercenary pushed back the Sardaukar. Okay. Blorp. Fremen forces continue to thwart our efforts in this region and must be removed completely. Baga baga. Crush their beloved troopers and they will run crime back to their ugly mothers. Oof. I think that was supposed to be for the Harkonnen, but oof. Alright, bro. Merc 7. Okay, Siege, Devastator, Sonic, Launcher, Siege, Devastator, Deviator. Nice. Deviators can be a lot of fun on the bun. I have 17,000 monies. We saw that in other campaigns too. Was it the Sardaukar one? Like the very final mission there. Like, here's 64,000 cash. Cash fun bucks. Have fun with that. Alright. I reckon I can do some work with this much stuff. No, we're going right to Starport.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Keep everything nice and repaired. No need not to. Or no reason not to. Lots of construction space as well. Most excellent. Yes, our bargaining methods. That's the voice I got for that guy.
Construction complete.
Boop. And we're just gonna build out our infrastructure a bit. What do we got for prices, yo? $720. Okay, that's a 10% discount. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Just because I have a lot of cash doesn't mean I should be squandering it, right? Oh. Nope.
Construction complete.
Come on, like 400. Actually, what I could do, I could lock in 720. Do it. Okay, so now, if I cancel, I get my 720 back because that's the price I quoted it. But now I'm going to order it at 400. So you can actually do a little bit of screwing around with it. You can't make money off this process because it's quoted at the price you purchased it. What you can do, though, is, as I've demonstrated a couple times now, is what you can do is you can reduce the price of things. So, put a bunch of stuff in your cart or whatever, and you can't possibly be burned about it.
Construction complete.
Which is nice. And then I'll want way more refineries.
Mercenary unit launched. Mercenary
Yeah,
unit
carryalls at 400. Ugh, so good. Just
Construction
so good.
complete.
Okay. I don't know why I built out this way, but I don't know, felt right. It felt right. Uh, 300 is base price, so I'll buy 4, and that should cover me for a while. I'm gonna build 2 more refineries. That should keep me pretty happy in the land of the money.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
And we'll put the 2 refineries over here. Plenty of space for our repair bays and our manufacture and all that rigmarole.
Construction complete.
All the good stuff.
Mercenary harvester deployed.
I have what? 6,000, 5,000? 5,025 capacity, yeah?
Mercenary
5,015, okay. So the silos only do 1,000. The refineries do 1,005.
harvester deployed. Construction complete. Mercenary harvester
Reporting.
deployed.
Do starport prices? Oh, carryalls are at a good price. Wait a minute. Where are the quads?
Construction complete.
There's no quads in this thing. Interesting. It's not a deal breaker or anything, it's just odd. I've never seen the quad not be part of the starport loadout. Yeah, it's straight up not there. Interesting. Meh. Again, not a big deal.
Construction complete.
Get some repair bays up first because I already have a significant amount of military and I don't want to squander it. I keep checking this for more carryalls because I only have the 2, right? I want at least 5 or 6 before we go to combat. So I might actually have to buy the
Complete.
high-tech facility just so I can squeeze out a couple more not quads, carryalls. Bleh. Oh yeah, I definitely need some more caffeine.
Construction complete.
So House of Ix is going to grant us our late game tech, which we're playing as mercenaries, I would assume is the Deviator. But every single assumption I've made thus far has been absolutely incorrect. When we were House Sardukar, we could build Sonic Tanks. When we were House Fremen, we could build Devastators. Which none of that makes any sense to me, but that's okay.
Construction complete.
How much power do we have? I'm gonna build one more power plant and then a House of Ix just to be safe. There we go. That should unlock our ultimate fighting vehicle, which is most likely at a minimum going to be the Deviator. We shall see.
Reporting.
Oh, with those carryalls, money is flowing in very nicely. We're just erasing spice fields. Put in my 1 Raider trike.
Construction complete.
Now the thing that's super weird about the House of Ix
Mercenary unit
is once I place it, it unlocks all the technology. I don't have to upgrade anything on my heavy vehicle plant. That's still sold out, rats. Well, our harvesting operations have been keeping up pretty nicely. I haven't really burnt through a lot of the money that I've been issued.
complete.
House of Ix does not require any updates. What do we get? Sonic Tank and Devastator. Interesting. I don't know why I don't get the Deviator, but whatever. It's fine. Devastator, very impressive. Super heavy tank, I believe it's addressed as. Like an ultra heavy tank. Hold on. What do you call it? Devastator. The Arcon have created this new tank is capable of inflicting serious damage or severe damage to the most well-protected vehicles and buildings. That's it? Oh, for all its firepower and armor, however, it's extremely slow and may easily be outmaneuvered. That is very true. But if I build an army of them, good luck with that. Okay, I don't remember what Mentat calls it differently, but one of them says, like, specifically, this super heavy-duty monster truck of a tank will bra-bra-bra-bree-bra-bree-bra-brew. So it doesn't matter.
Mercenary unit deployed.
Okay, so now we're getting Devastators off the line, which is awesome. New starport prices. Do you have a carryall for me? And I'm not paying that for a carryall.
Construction.
It's a thing of ethics at this point, or not ethics. It's a... Oh. Oh. What?
Reporting.
You sure? Good chat. It's not ethics, but it's like the principle of the thing. Let's repair this. Am I still getting...
Reporting.
Kind of? Okay. Come back here and money that up.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
I was hoping to find some spice blooms or something. Oh, looks like our harvesters have found new harvesting territory.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Say what, say what, say what.
Mercenary unit deployed.
Affirmative.
Devastators just flying off the line. Oh gosh, if I get ornithopters, I will be a happy chappy. Oh my gosh, yes. New starport prices. Get me 2 of those. 2 of those.
Mercenary unit deployed.
We're getting very, very close to preparing for attack. I should have messed with this trike a bit more, but I really just didn't. Couldn't be bothered, I'd say.
Mercenary unit launched.
I wouldn't mind another repair facility, and I'm very confident I have enough power. I absolutely do. You, to the front.
Reporting.
To the front.
Unit launched. Mercenary unit launched.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, okay, run it.
Construction
Run it.
complete.
Reporting.
They're still on area guard, so if I decided to not push the fight,
Vehicle
I can do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We've already reached our limit cap. 480, heck yes. Just order that.
Report. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Run that Fremen over. Cool, good stuff. Okay, what else is getting shot at?
Report. Acknowledge.
You.
vehicle
Over there, please. Both of you. Over there, please. Oh, I bet you they're shooting at my carryalls. Ornithopters are a lot of fun. They are aircraft that have, like, heavy rockets or some such on them.
frigate has arrived.
They are incredibly
Vehicle
maneuverable, but also are incredibly fragile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of them. I'm going to use them for home defense. I would really like to know what is being fired upon. Can you not do that? Carry all. Thank you.
mercenary unit launched. Vehicle
Okay,
repaired.
price is any better? You know what? 300, 780, 180. Oh, yes, sir. Cool. That is going to be incredibly overwhelming force. Yeah, I think after this mission, what we'll do is we'll take about a 5-10 minute break. I need to stretch. I didn't realize my back was as tight as it was right now. But that's okay.
Reporting.
Okay, I feel you guys aren't listening. Yeah. What we are going to do is we're going to move over here.
Acknowledge.
Mercenary unit deployed.
And we're going to attack from this vector. The front of the base, if you will, always has the highest amount of defenses. So what I'm hoping to do is strike at the tender underbelly. Just get right in the make of it, you know?
Mercenary unit deployed.
Affirmative.
Okay, you guys are artillery type units. I need you to chill out. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna tell my harvesters to just not
Acknowledge.
do stuff.
Affirmative.
Okay, well, we lost our harvester. You guys should be retreating. Okay. You know what? Don't retreat. That's fine.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
So, Devastators up front.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Give them, like, I don't know, a 15-second head start. Unit limit reached. Unit limit reached. I always want 2 of those on the docket, though.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, let's get moving. It happened again! It just... Why does that keep happening? Okay, it's not the Death Hand missile because nothing else explodes, right? That is so confusing. Okay, come on over here. We're gonna start aggravating up the entire base. That's a Deviator. That's a dead Deviator. And you have Devastators. How interesting. And you have Ornies. Okay. Alright, well, our launchers should be able to shut down your Ornithopters very easily. There we go. There's the money. And I'm going to click the hunt button. That should do that real nice. Let's place this again so my base doesn't look like crap. And that can go here. Order. That's going to be a lot of reinforcements. Keep moving. Yeah, this is borderline unstoppable. Some Deviators would really screw this up really badly if they were to hit proper. So let's just try to make sure they don't hit proper by destroying them completely. I don't know if I explained the Deviator and why I don't like them a lot. The Deviator changes the alignment of a unit for a short amount of time. So the Devastators have a self-destruct option. The idea behind it is a Deviator takes over a Devastator, you hit the self-destructy button, and then kadoof, you just lost an $800 unit for almost no reason. I'm just going to set that to hunt. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm going to click hunt on you guys as well. There's nothing for me to do. Yep. Absolutely overwhelming force. I'm buying 2 more carryalls, even though we've reached our limit. That's good. This map had a lot of spice, but not a lot, like, for me to have. Not the worst thing in the world, just odd observation, I guess. Yeah, this is so much force. Do I need to remind you guys to do the thing? Why are you 3 specifically sitting here? Alright, there we go, there we go. Now we moving. Now we jamming. All reached. Now the launchers are so bored they're trying to shoot at carryalls, and that's it. Yep. Yeah, Devastators really change the battlefield, especially when you get 20 or 30 of them on the field or whatever. Excellent. You've won a great victory for House Mercenary. Doesn't inflicting such a humiliating defeat make your breakfast taste better? Yeah, this is right from the Harkonnen shenanigan line. Yep. Sure, proceed. Yep, good. I made a lot of money, is the point. Both remaining houses were pushed back. Rah, 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 rah. Select your region. Let's finish off the Fremen. Even though that's not how this is going to work. Both Sardaukar and Fremen forces oppose our control of this area and must therefore be destroyed. The time for cooperation and compromise has passed, and all enemies of House Mercenary must be eliminated. Brah, brah, brah. Okay, proceed. Let's go ahead and save. I am going to get up. I'm going to get some more water. I'm going to stretch a little bit. So let's go ahead and pause here. Thank you all for joining me thus far. Yeah, we'll take about a 5-10 minute break. And yeah, I'll see you back here shortly. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators. And if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.